Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adib Numan bin Abdul Rahman. I'm from EM2208F11. Our group's case study is of construction. This is the name of the company. These are the team members of our group, which are Adib Numan bin Abdul Rahman, which is my name, Nik Ahmad Ikwan, Abdul Hazim bin Muhammad, and last but not least is Muhammad Zulhilmi bin Syed Azman. These are the group assignment MEM673 World Class Manufacturing. And this group assignment also will be submitted to Professor Madya Dr. Azianti Ismail. Up Construction was founded in 1975 and has earned a reputation as one of the Northern Ireland's leading construction companies over the last 40 years. This page is the background of the company. Throughout Northern Ireland, their portfolio includes projects in the industrial, agricultural, educational, commercial, community, and health sectors. The problem faced by the org construction: the first one is aging workforce and skills shortages. Second one is safety and health. The third one is technology adoption, and last but not least, worker productivity. These are the problems and challenges faced by org construction over the last probably 40 years. Over the past years, skill shortages have been a major issue in the org construction. Many of the employees will retire soon, making it difficult to attract new younger talent. The company has suffered as a result of the decline in younger talent over the years, as the essential trade skills are lost when the employees retire. The next problem faced by this company is the lack of properly trained employees, which can result in significant business impacts such as negative industry image and significant financial loss. Many aspects of health and safety compliance must be maintained from ongoing site training to current PPE and regular compliance checks. Many construction companies manage these processes manually rather than using digitalized systems, which means that training and regulatory checks may be overlooked, leaving the company vulnerable to costly errors. The third challenge faced by the company is technology adoption. Many construction companies, including Op Construction, struggle to invest in or implement new technology. So it's not surprising that McKinsey Global Institute identified construction as the world's second least digitalized sector. Although all construction may believe that the implementation technology changes in the physical environment provides little benefits, embracing digital technologies provides numerous secondary benefits in construction. These advantages include better material utilization and improved health and safety. Last but not least, worker productivity is face the problem that org construction has been facing over the last years. A high level of employee productivity is critical in the org construction for completing projects on time. The company's labor shortage is a direct cause of failing productivity levels. As the older generation retires, the younger, less experienced workforce is left to fill the void. Many reasons for poor performance have been identified by research, including reliance on public sector demand and insufficient onboarding processes.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Abdul Hazim bin Muhammad from the member of Group 7. So today I will present about my part in case study of OB construction, which is LPS or TPS tool or technique apply. Every company will face problems and challenges that cannot be avoided, similar to OB construction, which has its own problems and challenges that can negatively affect the company efficiency in terms of quality, cost, and delivery times. As a result, the company return on investment is lower. As a solution, OB Construction implemented the House of Lean production in their company. The House of Lean represents the structure of Lean as it is used in company. It shows the Lean technique as a house whose parts work together to accomplish the intended results. The House of Lean demonstrates a clear flow of processes in the implementation of the Lean technique. It outlines the concept and practices required for company to carry out the Lean vision. Each part plays an important role in holding the Lean technique together. For example, the roof needs the support of sturdy pillars and a solid foundation. In other words, The iteration of these parts enable company to achieve their goals. In the end, the objective is to deliver value to customer while consuming the resources and reducing waste. For your information, House of Link comprises a set of tools and techniques, and choosing which tool to use in practice is the basic implementation choice. In OB construction, the tools or technique that was implemented are Kanban, Karakuri, and Hoshinkari. Among many lean techniques, Kanban is one of the major ones developed for pull system where products are pulled into the production system by responding to demand of customers. Kanban system is frequently administered digitally, which gives a highly open and transparent means of discussing the status of a project with the larger team that allowing everyone to know at all times where something is, who was last executing the work, and where it has to go next. As you know, Obi Construction had implemented carbon technique in their working system. The system that company implement will always be down to the specific needs and should be designed accordingly. As you know, there are many types of carbon technique that company can use. In Obi Construction, the type of carbon technique that was implemented is carbon cards. This card will normally provide information on the product, the location of its use, supplier information, and the quantities that should be present. The two-card technique is one in which the shipping department sends its carbon card to the store if it needs products. The store supplies the product and sends its carbon card to the production line. The production line then starts producing more products. The video shows the implementation of carbon technique in OB construction. Next, there are additional options this company may adopt to increase the efficiency of the production facility by applying Karakuri technique. Karakuri is a Japanese term that refers to a lean technique that employs basic mechanical material handling devices that rely on gravity, human strength, and inertia to move items across a facility. Instead of employing computers, hydraulic, gas, or other expensive sources of power, it uses low-cost mechanisms like spring, lever, gear, and pendulum to conduct the work. To implement the Karakuri technique, there are several sets of implementation steps. Firstly, the organization must identify the problematic process and location where they need to justify waste, weight, height, and distance as criteria for developing suitable Karakuri, while also verifying the improvement outcome and the company's desired purpose. The company should then validate the Karakuri direction, starting place, and ending point. Following that, the company should collect the dimension and weight of the equipment, parts, and required forces for the process or equipment. After that, the company can develop a technical solution for continuous movement that is simple, efficient, and affordable. Creating and maintaining an effective warehouse in OB construction can be difficult. The warehouse has a significant amount of inventory on rows and rows of shelves. It takes considerable planning to ensure good inventory management so that they know what products they have on hand at all times. Fortunately, red labeling is an easy, affordable method of controlling inventory. The movement of goods is facilitated by red labeling, which also makes sure they can be located quickly and simply. This company labels their product by using a number so that it can be in sequential order in order to identify the exact location on the rack. Creating a rack labeling system is one of the most cost-effective choices for optimizing the manufacturing process and enhancing the productivity of this company. The video shows the implementation of Karakuri technique in OB construction. Last but not least, Obi Construction had implemented Oshinkari technique in their working system. Oshinkari is a technique for assuring that a company's strategy could drive progress and action at all levels. This strategy avoids waste caused by inconsistent guidance and poor communication. Oshinkari attempts to have every employee pulling in the same direction at the same time. It is accomplished by connecting the company's goal with plans of middle management and the work done by all employees. To implement Hoshinkari technique, there are several sets of implementation steps that must be followed by companies. Firstly, the top management of company must create a strategic plan to advance the organization's long-term objective. This plan should be carefully crafted to address a small number of critical issues. Next, At a departmental level, mid-level manager develop tactics that will best achieve the goals as laid out by top management. One of the most crucial steps in this process is cashball, which involves a back and forth conversation with top management to ensure that the strategy and goals are well understood. Tactics may change as the strategy is carried out, and flexibility and adaptability are crucial features of the process. As a result, it is beneficial to conduct regular progress reviews during which results are analyzed and tactics are recalibrated. After that is take action, which at the plant floor level, supervisor and team leader work out the operational detail to implement the tactic as laid out by mid-level manager. To guarantee that action on the plant floor are tightly connected with tactic and strategy, the cashball principle is applied once again. This is the stage at which goals and plans are turned into results. Therefore, supervisor must maintain regular contact with the activity at this level. Lastly, the progress should be tracked continuously and formally reviewed on a regular basis. This progress checkpoints allow for tactical and operational detail to be adjusted. The video shows the implementation of washing carrying technique in object construction.
Hi, my name is Nick Amaikwan. I will be presenting the result of the tool or technique that have been applied by the OB Construction Company. These are the benefits or advantages of the tool that have been applied, which are Kanban, Karakuri, and Hoshin Kanri. The Kanban cut technique is the important component for the company. Its purpose to illustrate the procedure necessary to execute a work or project. Kanban cut is used as shown in the figure. The first benefit is increased visibility. When a worker completes a task, the accompanying cuts are placed in the appropriate column. This facilitates project management and identify bottlenecks, since they will be able to know precisely where everyone is, where they are going, and how they were done in the past. With the Kanban board, everyone can observe how quickly tasks move through the process. Next is improved efficiency because it increases production while optimizing the utilization of current resources. By using Kanban technique such as labeling the process, it makes it simple for workers of OB construction to identify opportunities for improvement in the production line. Next is increased accessibility to the information. The Kanban cut technique is an effective method for gaining organization information. The Kanban cut technique gathers and processes information from several employees. This is beneficial for individuals who may lack working expertise of a more complex method to gain some knowledge on how a production line works. Last but not least, it improves concentration. Kanban keeps to this principle by allowing workers of the company to focus on a single project at a time, as opposed to dividing their attention between several jobs. Effective Kanban technique acknowledges the significance of overall features and helps to see the status of several projects. Kanban aids workers by enabling them to concentrate a single project activity at a time, rather than being distracted by several tasks. Next is Karakuri. Karakuri was applied by the company by making the shelf or labeling the shelf for the placement of the equipment as shown in the figure above. First benefit of Karakuri is it can ease of locating product. It is inconvenient to not be able to locate what is required in a timely way. That issue, however, is easily avoided if racks are properly labeled. New workers as well as old workers will welcome the inclusion of the labeling system, which will make their task of locating stuff less irritating and much easier. Next is a cost-effective solution. By applying Karakuri technique in OB construction, such as creating an equipment placement system is one of the most cost-effective choices for optimizing the manufacturing process and enhancing the productivity of the company. Labels are generally affordable, yet they provide a significant return on investment. This is particularly true if they have an in-house industrial label printer capable of producing whatever they want. The third one is elimination of human error. Karakuri technique provides the employee with all of the information they need to keep the supply chain operating and avoid work in progress delay. This will reduce the possibility of human mistakes, since the precision of locating the proper spot is much increased. This implementation is really important as they're using crane in their warehouse. This is particularly true for manual inventory management method. Lastly, it improves efficiency. Karakuri technique helps in improve efficiency in inventory management and supply chain. Keeping product moving is essential. As the flow is improved, bottlenecks are eliminated. To boost warehouse productivity, rack labeling address some of this bottleneck and ensure that operation can be seamlessly conducted. The last one is Hoshin Kanri. Hoshin Kanri is applied in OB construction as their organization has excellent management structure as shown in the figure above. Hoshikari aids in making decisions and setting priorities. Using Hoshin Kanri helps OB construction to build the definitive list of the company priorities. It is not apparent what the company priorities are. Workers won't readily comprehend why certain initiatives are given more attention than others. A defined set of goals and objectives makes it simpler for leaders and their staff to prioritize the job and minimize indecision that may slow down the development. Next is it makes plan better. When the OB construction conducting Hoshin Kanri planning technique, high-level goals and objectives are broken down to actionable tasks and activities. These are planned and allocated at each level in the organization structure. Having a comprehensive picture of planning and execution makes it an excellent strategic and tactical planning tool. The next one is empower workers. In OB construction, they not only do integrate workers in the decision-making and planning process for foster dedication and buy-in, it also empowers them and boosts their feeling of ownership towards the company. When they are permitted to become active participants to charting the road for the company, the workers to be more productive and perform better. They will help people feel engaged and connected to their teams and the business as a whole. The last one is continuous communication, promote continuous improvement. The Hoshin Kanri technique guarantees feedback loops are developed throughout the process in the OB construction. Monthly, quarterly, and yearly reviews help the team to monitor their progress against the target, goal, and objective. If there are gaps between where they are and where they should be, it's quicker for them to change and pivot as required.
Lean manufacturing is a philosophy that works seamlessly with the innovations of Industry 4.0. It helps manufacturers save time, money, energy, material resource, and human resource. In this section, we present a range of recommendations to help the company of the case study OB Construction manage the transition to Industry 4.0. There are 3 recommendations that we suggest based on the research company that we have done. The first is talent of worker, second is industrial Internet of Things, and lastly automation of robot. The digital transformation to Industry 4.0 will bring new challenges for many employees. The talent requirement and the number of skilled workers in the company will need to implement Industry 4.0 remains unclear. Creative working process such as strategic planning or research and development will have greater need for the skill required to introduce and implement the new and innovative business opportunities offered by Industry 4.0. Because of digitization, new technical skills are becoming increasingly important in manufacturing, particularly in the areas of operation and mechanical working process. In the future, the company will have to focus even more on training their employees and attracting a workforce that is familiar with technology. Next, the second recommendation is Internet of Things. Industry 4.0 is revolutionize the way companies manufacture, improve, and distribute their products. Manufacturers are integrating the new technologies, including Internet of Things, cloud computing analytics, and AI machine learning into their production facilities and throughout their operation. These digital technologies lead to increased automation, predictive maintenance, and self-optimization of process improvement. By integrating new technologies such as Internet of Things (IoT), The company can develop a smart factory that provide an incredible opportunity for the manufacturing industry to enter the fourth industrial revolution. And last but not least is autonomous robot. Industry 4.0 already requires automation solutions to be highly cognitive and highly autonomous. Autonomous system will take care of everything else in the world of Industry 4.0, while human workers will be responsible for handling any exceptions. The company of the case study still have a long way to go in adapting their current infrastructure to autonomous robots. Thus, we recommend that the company should highly invest to improve their infrastructure and develop a new system of warehousing to autonomous in order to make their business more competitive. Before I end this presentation, I, on behalf of my group members, would like to express our gratitude to thank Umi, who have unconditionally taught and educated us throughout the whole semester. May your ways will always be eased by Allah and showered with blessing by Him. We are sorry for our wrongdoings. That's all from us. Thank you.